a demo of the Panasonic and putting it all back together. I'm back with you again this morning, YouTube. It is about 11:30 in the morning. What I have here on the bench now is the Pioneer, I started to say, Panasonic. The circuit board is here. I did get this off. You just basically take, there's 4 screws that holds the speaker in, and there's a little bit of a rubber dongle here that goes on this thing here, which really doesn't do much, but it just sort of holds that on. And really not too much to it. This, like I said, that screw there, and there's a screw here, which took out, and that comes out. We can clean that really good now. Also gives you a little bit better access to the holes here for the nuts, which would have made it easier probably to get those out than what I did. But I did get them, so. This looks pretty clean underneath here. But the cabinet itself is pretty dirty, so I would like to put this in the dishwasher, but that's not going to be possible because of the dowel string is still attached to it all, and the tuning, or the tuning wheel, tuning, what do you want to call this thing? Tuning knob. Trying to figure out the best way to get this together because I've moved everything now. I moved the tuning thing. I've moved the dial on, or the capacitor on the circuit board. I think just to get it on one end and go from there, I think is basically the best thing. That's about one end right there. So that puts it at a slight angle. Let's see if we can get it straight up and down, maybe. Well, it won't go that far. Let's see if we can get it straight across. Like that. Towards that end, that should do it, I think. I'm trying to think, or see which one is actually. I think it's these 2 holes here. Pretty sure is how you line it up. So, anywho, like I said, I'm going to clean things out. Even the inside's pretty dirty. You can see the, like I said, that's one of the reasons I wanted to run it through the dishwasher, but I don't think that will hold up very well in the dishwasher, the string in that. And I'm thinking, you know, after I got to thinking about this may be the antenna, the FM antenna. You know, it's possible. Why not? I don't know what else it would be. So, alright, that's that. Like I say, I'm going to work on this today and get this all cleaned up, and I will bring you back and show you the results. Stay tuned for that. Alright, well, we have the cabinet clean, pretty clean. Much better than it was. It's not perfect, but it's an old radio. I mean, you know, what do you expect? So, a couple of spots here and there, but like I said, for the most part, it came pretty clean. Not bad. Even the inside's not bad as it was. So, like I said, did the best I could cleaning with just a rag. Much better than it was. We'll put it that way. So, that's that part. Now the brown part, I don't know how well that'll clean up, but we'll see. And that's the last thing I'm going to do. I'm going to put the radio back together first, because of it's easier to get that brown thing on after the radio is in, I think, with these nuts and things, I think. So we're going to try that. And I've got the what do you call it, straight across, like I said, and I've got it in that position. It's around 96, so I think I can tune the radio to that area with it straight across, and then I'll know where I'm at, so I can hook up the radio without in the cabinet. So, alright, going to do that, and we'll bring you back.
And yes, it is the free summer of fun.
All right, you can see there is 96.3 on the bench radio. And I'm going to go over here and turn this, or show you where this is at.
We are at Country Mart Premier Energy.
And you can see it's 96, a little over 96. And if you turn that up.
To spin and win with all the crew. El, good afternoon to you.
Hey, good afternoon. Everybody out there in Radio 96.3.
So that is exactly what it's supposed to be. It is lined up. It didn't take very much to do. That's exactly what I did, was found 96.3 on the bench radio, and then just tuned this radio until I found that, and then I set the dial approximately where it should be, and then put the thing in. I had to move it a hair, but not much. It was pretty much on there.
For lunch menu. Yeah,
so,
and
that is good. Now this, all this stuff I did, I forgot to clean the volume control, and I noticed it's a little scratchy on the bottom. Well, you can't hear it now, but it was. It's not really bad. It wouldn't hurt to leave it like it is, but you know. Anywho, that's what I'm doing, and like I said, I've got the speaker just hanging there. The brown part's got to be cleaned before I can put the speaker actually back in, but the circuit board itself, let me turn you around here, is bolted in. See if I can do this without knocking that speaker off. So there's like a, let's see if we can get you down here. 1, 2, 3 screws that holds that in. Of course, those nuts have got to be put back on, but it is working, so that's great. Great, great, great. And like I said, I'm going to do that and work on the brown thing next and see what I can do with it, and we'll bring you back. Alright, well, you can see it is all back together now and working fine. Tone switch. Show you the back side. All back together. Everything's back together and screwed in, and like I said, it's not bad. It's a lot better than it was as far as the cabinet is concerned, and there's some spots on it that, you know, are just worn. So I got that one going. That's why I couldn't hear the other. But it has a good sound. It's a nice little radio. That one's kind of spread out. That's a local station, a local transmitter, I should say.
When it comes to feeding your animals, if you have an animal that requires a special diet, large breed animals, alpacas, horses, and more, Azalea Elevator Custom Pride Mixes.
It's not going to end well.
And the Air Force as much as warned him, please don't do this. We're required to defend our bases.
Indecipherable. We can't figure it out.
Alright, well there you go. There's a good recap. I guess it's a recap. But anyway, it's all back together and it looks pretty darn good. I'm not saying it looks perfect. Obviously it doesn't. But for the most part, cleaned up pretty good. And it is recapped. So everything working really good, and yeah, you heard there, you could hear the volume control needs to be worked a little bit. Not bad. Oh, that was on AFC. Okay. FM would have been better, I think.
The Devil's Tower in Wyoming, where they play Close Encounters of the Third Kind every single night at the camp.
But baby, I just... You gotta roll, roll, roll.
That's WHUM, hum. VXU.
Crop condition in yesterday's weekly update. Actually, corn good to excellent dropped a point.
I don't think the AM's working any better. That's where it should be, right there, 1390. A little bit off. Not much, though. Station there.
Lost control of the House. 8 years ago.
That's Rush Limbaugh. Usually can find him there, but not today. Be interesting to see how this does on the evening. I may try that this evening and see what it does. But for now, that's going to wrap it up. You guys have a wonderful day. It is now going on 1 o'clock. It is about 12:50 in the afternoon. So you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and we will see you.